Looking good, man. What a shot, right? How cool is this?
Request to dock granted.
What is up, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. Captain Deadwake here, your blue-collar captain. Except today, we're not doing some industrial stuff. I am actually going to show you how to master the Snub fighter on the Connie. This came up because I realized that there weren't really any reliable guides on this specific thing. When I was trying to figure this out, my buddy Iron Thistle, when we were running these defense missions out of the Connies, we ended up having a blast, and I figured out some easy ways to make this Snub work. Some tips or tricks for y'all. So let's go ahead and get our Archimedes and get docked up to the Connie. First tip for all you Connie pilots, you gotta go buy yourself a P52 or a P72 Merlin or Archimedes. The Archimedes has 4 size 1 weapons on it, and the Merlin has 1 size 2 bespoke Gatling and 2 size 1 hardpoints. They have some trade-offs, but I prefer the Archimedes personally because I can fully customize all 4 guns. Now that's another thing to consider, and why you should go buy yourself one. You can get the Archimedes from Astro Armada for about 450k. It's not very expensive. You can get the Merlin even cheaper, about 283, 84k, around there. Both from Astro Armada. Now, I did buy both so I could mess around with each one, and the reason is you can't customize your Snub fighter from the Connie vehicle menu. The only way you can customize that one at all is if you undock from your ship, unlock your ports, and you can trade your guns out, but you can't actually change your components. So, also, if you claim your Connie and your Snub isn't on it, you lose your Snub. When you claim your Connie, the Snub doesn't come back. Go buy yourself one from Astro Armada, save you a lot of problems, plus you can custom fit these out. I've got a stealth build on mine. You can get the signature incredibly low. We're just running a Mirage Shield, Slipstream, Power Plant, and 1 heat-safe cooler. We're actually going to be running a Ballistics laser repeater combo, Ballistics cannon, for some penetration and laser repeater. So we got the Bulldog and we got the 9 series longsword, because it's got a really good 1600 meter per second velocity, which would pair really well with the GT series Gatling of the same size, which I don't have yet. I'm gonna go get it. That Gatling cannon combo would be devastating. I like the idea of an energy combo because you have a better chance of staying in the fight. Say you get low on your cannon ammo, you're not completely useless. When you run out of ammo, you still have some of that leftover capability of fighting with your Bulldogs, with your laser repeaters, which do damage, man. You guys have seen this video likely Thursday, if this came out when I want to, so you've already probably seen my video on the energy versus ballistics weapon setup using my Hornet versus several ships. If you haven't, go check it out. Lots of good info there for you guys. I do have full military components. I could have gone all in with like a JS300, FR66 and all, but with this Snub, since you don't have a quantum drive, you have an opportunity to have a really, really low signature just, you know, by standard. Also, you know, your Bulldog, your energy repeater, that is going to slightly raise your signature, so keep that in mind for stealth. Not a whole lot, but it's there. So this thing doesn't have physicalized components yet either, so that's another reason that purchasing one and being able to modify it through the Mobiglass is really important. But this thing out there fighting while the Connie is pulling aggro is really hard to keep track of, and it's a devastating ship. There's also not a whole lot of intuitive function with docking and undocking and all, so I'm hoping that with this video I can clear that all up for you guys today. Now you need to get into a little bit less than about 100 meters of it or so for the docking to function right without it actually putting your landing gear out, which I can demonstrate. If you're too far away and you try to request docking, which you also have to target your ship
Request to dock activated.
out of range, and you see what happened? It put your landing gear down. So that's kind of a telltale sign that you're too far. And if you're trying to dock to a friend, when you send that request, it'll automatically decline. So you got to get close enough. You got to get in to, you know, about 100 meters or less. So request to dock denied. So let's see, right about here, there it is. It automatically opens up, and it's the same kind of docking interface that we're used to, so you can get all these to green. That's totally cool as you're coming in, nice and chill, or you can just kind of eyeball it as well, because you're going to basically have your nose right up in that little spot there, and when you get to about here, you can just hold N to auto dock. It's super easy. It'll mate your ship properly up to your Connie,
Docking concluded.
and you're good. So I like to power down once I'm inside. What we'll do is take the Connie out to a couple of the defense contracts, the lower tier stuff, and I'll show you guys a good strategy for deploying your Snub if you want to get into the contracts with them, practice using the Snub fighter. If you got a buddy, it's even better because they can do the main DPS, so to speak, out of the Connie, while you pick off those pain-in-the-ass little arrows and Reliants and Buccaneers and Gladius and such that give the Connie a hard time. Speaking of the Connie, just to show you guys, we are rocking the Andromeda with the White Heron livery. Gives me those Liger Zero vibes, if you guys know, the little bits of kind of red-orange with the blue and white. We're rocking 4 85B size 5 Gatlings, which are insane, and I've got NDB-30s on the top and bottom turrets, along with a foray of size 1 and size 2 missiles. It's so sick seeing them all open like that when you actuate your missile pods. Go figure, we're losing our lighting due to a nice asteroid eclipsing us right now. Fine, I'll just move. Aside from the 4 85Bs, sometimes I'll throw 2 Deadbolt 5s on top, which really helps punch those larger ships if that's what you're going after. And if you got a buddy that can deploy out of the Snub, it is just a fun time, man. I have missed flying the Andromeda. Plus, with 96 SCU of cargo, you got plenty of space to pull in what you need for these missions. Oh man, we are 10 kilometers away. We're gonna go shields up. They have got radar lock. Let's quickly get to our Snub and deploy. All right. Deploy landing gear to undock. There we go. We broke away. So we are flying in fast. They do not have us on radar yet, which is awesome. They're about to, though. So yeah, look at the pip spread. That's not too bad, but it's not ideal. I think I'm going to enjoy the GT Yellow Jacket build comboed with the 9 series broadswords better. So let's stay on it, man. Now we are a lot more maneuverable than these guys. So they are not going to be able to get away from us, which is great. You can really get on your opponent's ass. Just watch your distance. You want to be around that 500 meters and try to stay flowing with them. They're not going to be able to turn on you.
Target destroyed.
Splash 1, move into the Mustang. If you've got somebody in a death spin, precision mode's a lot easier to hit them than trying to follow that pip around.
Target destroyed.
That's it. Targets are destroyed. Time to RTS, or return to ship. There's our cargo bay. We should be in range now, so we're going to hit our gear.
Request to dock activated.
There it is.
Auto docking activated.
Oh, the ship is moving at 13 meters per second right now.
Docking concluded.
We technically just docked while moving. Might have to do a little testing on that. So you'll notice we're all the way down to 87 rounds out of our cannons. Not great, man. Not great. I'm going to quickly swap over to the GTs to see how those do, and then we'll get back to it. Another trick, if you want to do these defense contracts, guys, do them in Stanton around Crusader or Microtech, because they all stay within a local area, so you're not traveling as far. If you do these out in Nix, you're going to be making like 20 to 30 gig jumps every time. So it's going to kill your fuel, especially if you're trying to do these in a fighter. I mean, because even heavy fighters, low fuel reserves. All right, so we are already here. I'm going to go ahead and hit that parking brake. Shields online. Taking fire. Now these are small ships. I'm not too worried. We've got a nice big industrial parapet shield hitting my gear to drop us.
Your adventure, courtesy.
Let's deploy the fighter, baby.
Systems active.
Oh, wait a minute. Frickin' radar turned off.
Contact.
There we go. Let's go. We got a little cutter.
Hit.
Much better. Hey, buddy. Get away from my ship.
Ammunition low. Target destroyed.
Wow. So yeah, we nearly depleted our reserves on that fight using the GT Gatlings and the 9 series longswords. I'm thinking that the buzzsaws for Gatlings are gonna be the best way to go, especially just with your speed. Taking advantage of that higher alpha is going to be a lot better than dealing with the higher accuracy. Unless you need to improve your skill as a combat pilot, go for the higher projectile velocity weapons because they're more accurate until you're getting more comfortable, and then maybe switch to the stuff that's a little slower that requires a bit more skill to hit the enemy ships with, because those weapons tend to have higher alpha and higher sustain than the higher accuracy weapons. So I'm going to do some more testing on my own with this ship with regard to its weapon complements. This video is more about how to use it and seeing it being used in action and how easy it is to dock and undock and all when you know what you're actually doing. So again, to dock, target your ship, get within that 100 meters, hit your landing gear to request. If you're docking one of these to a friend's ship, they have to accept it, but still, same method. Within that about that 100 meters, request, and then once you get close, you can hit N, hold N for auto dock. Deploy is easy, you just hit the landing gear. Last part of this, we're gonna see if we can get away with docking while moving. We're gonna do this in the proximity of Seraphim Station, just in case something goes wrong and I lose the Connie, it decides to pull a Maggie C on me. We'll at least be close enough that we can use the Snub to get to Seraphim Station versus being stranded with no quantum drive. We are decoupled. We docked at 13 meters per second, so I think we go ahead and maybe start at about 25 meters per second. Again, we are decoupled, so we should maintain this velocity. Let's see if we can undock and dock at this speed, and then we're gonna tick it up until things start to get scary. Engines and all are on. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're good. All right, she's still moving at about 25 meters per second. That was already a little sketchy. We got to match velocity to be able to dock. It's all about relative velocities, which if you played Kerbal Space Program, it's not that bad. So we are well within range. No, we're not. We got to target the ship first. If you deploy your landing gear, it's because you didn't target your ship. So landing gear up. Okay.
Request to dock granted.
Increasing our velocity ever so slightly just to get us up here. And, whoop, can't brake too hard. I fat fingered the N key. There we go.
Auto docking activated.
Docking seems to work pretty well. Velocity 25 meters per second.
Engine system disengaged.
Undocking was a little scary, so we're gonna go up to 50 meters per second now. We've now doubled velocity. We're gonna double again. We're gonna double until things go boom. Undocking.
Begin launch sequence. Engine system
Woo!
active.
We're good. We're matching velocity. It's actually got us towing along at 50 meters per second. Wicked. All right, hang on. Let me go and set my med spawn real quick. All right, so our max speed, whether we're in nav mode or not, is 620 meters per second. So we, of course, don't want to exceed that. Instead of incrementally going up, why don't we just go ahead and set the ship to 400 meters per second and see what happens. 420, baby! Comment now in the video. I'll give you like 10 seconds to make your predictions. We gonna blow up or not at 420? Yeah? Are we gonna blaze it? Alright. Let's go find out. Now, will this work while you're playing with a friend? That is a whole new monster because now you're dealing with player-to-player desync issues. I don't know, dude. Definitely got to do some tests with my boys. Alright, man, screw it. We're just gonna send it. Undock.
Begin launch sequence. Engine system.
Woo! That was crazy. It worked. All right, now we gotta try to catch it. Oh man, this is gonna be a little trickier. How fast is she going? Did she gain speed? No, she didn't. She didn't. Oh man, so I gotta mitigate boost. Oh, this is yeah, not wise. Docking request.
Request to dock activated. Request to dock granted. Auto docking activated.
Ooh! Your boy did it! Let's go! Docking at 420 meters per second. Oh my god, come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it! Let's go! Oh, it's trying! It's trying! Alright, we're doing some weird stuff. This is the science, man. No damage is happening. Oh, it's going into the ship now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Begin
Abort!
launch sequence.
Woo!
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, this is... Ooh, okay, we broke free. We're good, we're good. All right, we're gonna try to get a little closer this time. Oh. I think we might have hurt the ship, because strafing down doesn't agree with me very well. Okay.
Request to dock activated. Request to dock granted.
Okay, this test with 250 meters per second. It's 20 meters per second under the max cruising SCM speed without using boost. So this is just a good fidelity test for docking and undocking at speed, at a decent cruising speed. And then our final test will be an emergency undock to scramble fighter support. All right, we survived 420. Better survive this.
Launch sequence. Engine
Bam, we have broken away. All right. There's a delay to the ship
launch sequence.
reacting. Looking good, man. What a shot, right? How cool is this? This is the beauty of decoupled flight, man. Ship targeted. We are well within range.
Request to dock activated.
Very gentle on the transitions here. Very gentle. Get aligned and then worry about your axes. Looking good. Matching speed, slight up strafe. We went a little too far. Docking.
Docking activated.
Still struggling a bit to dock at this speed.
Docking concluded.
It worked. Sweet. So a little rough, but it works with no damage, and we're still cruising at 250. Again, doing this with a friend, I don't know. That requires some testing, but your own ship cruising at speed, undocking and docking seems to be totally safe. There's no damage, there's no boom. That is why we do the testing. All right, now for a threat avoidance measure. You can imagine that you try to get up to speed, trying to get out as fast as you can. There's not going to be any hope of redocking with the ship. But that's not the point. And this is only going to be when you've got a buddy, otherwise your ship's just gone. I mean, what's the point? Other than a last-ditch effort, maybe, to stick it to the pirates, while your ship is moving at over 800 meters a second trying to run, you can try to break away and fight. That is, if we undock in one piece here. Alright, beginning emergency threat intercept.
Launch sequence.
Let's go! It worked! Ship is going up to safety. We got about a 10-second delay, and then you can turn around and engage the threat. Once threat is cleared and your buddy is safe, you can either try to run, use your stealth, whatever. That ship is gone. So that is awesome, dude. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, the thorough testing that I did with this Snub fighter. Ooh, that sounds good. I think this is a level of Connie gameplay that hasn't been touched a whole lot, at least not that I've seen. If you've got a buddy with a Connie, highly recommend. Shout out to my boy Iron Thistle if you're seeing this video. We had a blast killing those missions with a Connie Snub fighter combo, and now we know that we can actually do this on the move. So he can get into fighting. Now, granted, rotating and turning your ship might cause collisions during the undock. That requires more testing with a friend, so maybe I can hit up Iron to get that done. But undocking and docking is a lot safer than you may think as far as ship-to-ship functionality goes. Over the Snub's boost speed, it can, or over its SCM speed, it can be a bit of a problem. About that 260, 270 meters per second is the upper limit for sure. But yeah, guys, hit me up with the questions down below. Let me know what you think of this video, if you like it, any recommendations you might have, maybe what your Snub build is. And with that, I will catch you guys out in the verse. Take care.